So this is my website. It is called Foodies 101, and it is a class or a website basically on a bunch of different recipes and resources that you're able to use to create new dishes that you haven't tried or are willing to try. Um, so yeah, my biography, a little bit about me. I was born and raised in Columbus, Ohio. I'm going to be a senior this upcoming fall at LSU, and I'm majoring in communications. After college, I would like to write articles and report for college athletics or professional sports. I'm not sure yet, but one of the two. But I also am on the beach volleyball team here at LSU, and that is such a strong passion of mine. I really enjoy it. So that's where sort of like staying healthy and eating right comes from, because you have to as an athlete. So I thought it would be a great place for me to share like recipes that I used and what I like to eat and stuff. But outside of volleyball and school, I really enjoy reading books, enjoying time with my friends and family, and I also am a nanny, so I'm with kids a lot. Our next tab is our resources. This includes the Wakelet that I made that has basically a page designed for people who are willing to try new things and branch out of their comfort zone. It's a better understanding for people that want to get into healthy eating and try new recipes. I've also included and linked different resources as well, but my Wakelet includes basically a step up from what I have on my website. So it's just another tool to use for your personal use. My personal choice resources, this page is honestly just more apps and videos on different recipes that you're able to use. This is a MyFitnessPal tracker. You're able to input what you're eating and how you're working out. And this Kitchen Stories is an amazing app that you are able to use that also provides different recipes that you can look up or stuff on that. So those are all of my resources. Technology projects include my digital story, which like I said, I play beach volleyball here at LSU, so I just went through and sort of explained my journey on how I got there, or how I got here from when I was 10 years old to how I'm playing college volleyball now. So that was fun to make. And my mobile app I provided was Mentimeter, and it's sort of a branch of Zoom, but you were able to use more detailed sources and stuff like that to enhance your learning. So I thought that was very helpful, and I think it would be very helpful for others too. So this page is our PLN and PLEs, and also all of our reflections and stuff we have completed throughout the course. But basically, the definition of a PLN is basically a way of describing the group of people that you connect with to learn different ideas, questions, reflections, and references. And a PLE is tools, communities, and services that constitute the individual education platforms learners use to direct their own learning and pursue educational goals. And I've included some examples there as well. But all of these reflections are hyperlinked, so if you click on them, I'm able to show you. So my first one was I had to include a blog, which a blog that I thought was helpful, and this one I choose specifically gives you a better depth on how to incorporate YouTube within your classroom. And I think that is important for every teacher nowadays because online learning is so much more relevant, and we have been doing it a lot more lately. So that was my first one. My second reflection was on curation and using the Wakelet platform, which I found very helpful, and I think a lot of people, it's very easy to use, and I think a lot of teachers and students would really enjoy using this and find it very helpful. So that is my reflection on Wakelet and curation. My final reflection was on the microblogs and interpreting a Twitter handle called Edutopia. And I analyzed different tweets and stuff that I also found helpful, and then I critiqued it. So I think Twitter can be useful for some educational purposes, but I think it's not the sole app to use. There's a bunch of other great tools that can be used other than Twitter. I think it's a great opportunity to bring in different tools and use those within your learning, but it shouldn't be the sole app you're using for educational purposes. So that was my final reflection. So next, and then evaluations is where I will put my screencast of my final website. So I hope you enjoyed my website and found it intriguing, and I'm hoping you use it. So thank you.